new game. Let's get this on. Hey! That's yes. Just fixed it. How about now? Well, I know there's a lag, but whatever.
No, you're still really quiet.
Is like the music louder?
No. Music's fine now.
Well, I don't know. Turn my volume all the way up.
Like the actual mic control volumes?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, that's why it's still picking up that. Could it be because it's still plugged in?
There, how's this? That's probably a lot better.
No.
No?
No. It's the exact same.
No. How's it the same? Hold on, maybe it's because this is... Well, I switched to the Mad Cats. Hello. Can you hear me? Is there anybody out there?
There.
Is it good?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay. Let's get this going. Okay, let's go back to full screen. Not for you, for me. Okay. We can start now. Are we good?
Now we can start now, yeah.
Okay. Is the video still good? Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ho, ho! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Fagoto! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What?
You accidentally read your line in her voice?
Yeah, for a second, yeah. Fine. Well, you want to be Sayori?
Do I? You want me? Okay, yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna hold it.
No, I got it.
We should
Fucking.
come over here. Come over here.
I'm trying. There's a table in the way.
Move the table. Come over here.
Move the table.
What the fuck are you doing?
Find something we could like stick the mic in. Like this candle.
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 Oh, dude, we're ghetto rigging it. We need to check to see if you can still hear me.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Faguto, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that it did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about that. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
Come on.
And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to being in the real... Fuck!
Fuck!
Sayori, are you okay? You sounded kind of like a dude there.
You trust me, right?
Oh, God.
Don't make me worry about you.
Whoa. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise, though.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Oh, God.
I'm completely changed character now. Are you okay with this?
Hey, go back to the headphones. See if I need to be closer than this. Like, I'm talking right now. Is this too far away? Cool. Okay. Aha! I don't know what that'll do, but okay.
Let's get him away. I already said that line.
Will at least, oh. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Oh, God. Who is that? That's not Sayori. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
You should, like, just come in and out like a female male.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No, what?
Well, then just come to my club.
Sayori!
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Aw, meaty.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. That's where all the hot anime babes are.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well,
I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out.
Stop doing that, dude.
What? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Sayori, you're really manly. It's kind of turning me on.
Don't you dare fucking talk to me that way. You goddamn it, I've known you since we were kids. Don't you dare fucking talk to me that way.
I'm sorry.
You fucking better be.
Oh, she's scared, guys.
Baka.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I really rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, meet the new member.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, I'll be gone.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Come on.
I gotta think of a fucking voice now. Fuck.
What? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
I guess I'll do it. Ah, Faguto, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. You okay there?
Just your fucking, the fucking voice you went with.
I'm keeping it. I'm not switching.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Oh, sorry, I farted. Sorry. Natsuki. I forget her voice. Oh, so that's Natsuki.
Huh.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I didn't recognize. Her small figure makes me horny. I mean, she's probably a first year.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. That's you, bud.
You can't just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
I'm guessing this is Yuri. Don't say... Oh, I forget her voice. What was it?
God damn, it was like staticky and choppy.
Don't say things like that.
There you go, that's it.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with other people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Faguto.
I don't know why.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Pretty legit. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Came up pants a little bit.
Come on, sit down, Faguto. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Oh, fuck.
I made them. I'll get them. Sorry.
I got a little too excited.
So Sayori's like a fucking transgender or something.
I have nothing against transgenders.
There's nothing wrong with transgender people. We do not condone or have any kind of issue with those with the transgender variety. But it's funny for the purpose of comedy.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a... Oh, is it here?
Hello?
Grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet.
It should be 4418, right?
Yeah.
4418 Harrison Avenue. I mean, it's really close to Wild Mike's. Yeah, same side of the street. It's gonna be kind of hard to see because it's dark, but there's a big pine tree, like, right next door.
Our house has like the only white light.
It's the house with the only white light in front of it. Awesome, cool, because I'll come... Yeah, that's fine. I'll come meet you at the door.
Alright, guys, we'll be right back.
See ya.
I was gonna see if the light's on.
Yeah, make sure that's on.
We'll be right back. Please enjoy this music. To the nobody watching.
My voice is
There's me watching. Just me.
We're missing out on
Sayori.
So now that he's gone, let's have a nice little soothing conversation with you, lovely viewers out there. I don't know what to talk about because I'm socially awkward, and I kind of always need someone else to fall back on for quality content. So please enjoy these sweet, dulcet tones and these high-pitched jingles from this game. This probably sounds really, really awkward, and I do apologize. Never in all my days have I ever thought that I'd become a YouTube quality or content quality creator. So here we are, making the YouTube funnies and trying to be all around enjoyable, which I don't think that's working out quite as well as we would hope it would have.
All right, enough of that. So, straight up, check us out. His channel is, if you're already here, Your Average Program, and you can follow me on Twitch at lowercase o, capital O, THR 33, capital O, little o.
What are you doing?
Finding YouTube funnies? Actually, I got a little creepy on your channel.
You were naming, you were like spelling something.
Yeah, I was plugging myself.
Oh God! Ignore everything he said. Just kidding. Support. Support. I heard. Did I already share? Who I'm going for. Well, watch the stream and you'll know. Oh, maybe he doesn't have internet, but then how did he answer? Oh, that will. IDK watch. There's nobody here. Nobody is here. It's okay that nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Thanks for the like, Brandon. Sayori. Still feeling awkward. I take my seat next to Sayori. Do. No friggin' way. Where's the pizza, my man?
Here yet, my guy.
Alrighty, dude.
It's gonna be the most unprofessional fucking stream ever. You're gonna be eating pizza while doing voices. I don't think so.
I'm just testing. Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Okay, I think we're good. Oh yeah, I don't know what's... Hello. Just testing. Do. This music is on point though. It's Doki Doki time. Come on, let's get this game going! Hey, Faguto. My name is... I forget her name already. Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. This is his turn. Let's get it on. Shit. Fuck, dude, I'm sure there's worse. I need to make me another drink. Drink time, baby. And we're back. Kind of. Damn it.
Okay, are you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
Oh, yeah, Captain. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cute little kitty cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears.
So cute.
That's me. Hold on. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
You just spit all over that candle.
Shh. It's a broken candle anyway.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Careful, Sly.
Careful, Sly, just take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. It's so hot.
Whoa.
I
Loaded.
turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Just take a bite. It's a cupcake.
Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I'm totally fucking tsundere.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything, Baka.
God. I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe.
You almost sound like Jimmy. Well, maybe.
But not for you, you know, Baka.
Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not it.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Oh, shit. Okay. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica I was practically dragged by here by Sori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Oh God, no, none of that.
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Whoa, Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Okay, so I'm gonna change Sayori's voice because Sayori and Monica's voice are like too similar. So I'm gonna go for a different route, but I'm gonna surprise you with it.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Mine's more raspy deep. Yours is more of
Like cool surfer guy kind of deep. Yeah, but I think what I'm gonna do is gonna surprise you.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! Card games on motorcycles! Card games on motorcycles! We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
No,
Monica-
they all want the same guy.
Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. And they're all pretty hot, so I might join.
Whoa, dude.
Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Faguto, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, brother, sister. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering this. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking before after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger.
My favorites are usually the novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds, like 50 Shades of Grey.
I would not say that's a fantasy
The
world.
level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It isn't amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once.
Horrible book.
A horrible book once. I desperately grasped something I could
It was
relate
called
to
50
at the
Shades of
level.
Grey.
It was great. It was great. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I get a little too scared sometimes. I piss my panties.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Mr. On your phone.
Fuck off! Getting texts about playing another game. I'm trying to tell him I'm busy.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute, are you? As cute as you, whatever. Fuck off! Car games on motorcycles! Whoa. This is getting a little too real.
Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh, God.
I'm that cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care, Baka?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Probably.
No,
Natsuki averts her eyes.
you wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even.
Yay! Let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Fagotho? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I wanted to join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought.
Oh,
All four girls stood
Oh.
back at me with dejected eyes.
they're all sad or pissed off.
But,
I'm sorry, I thought.
Fagotho!
you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just gonna come for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, guys. I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Faguto, I'm looking forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their
Hi, Fagoso! Since we're already here, you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always staying after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
It's hey.
No, like in a
Do
good
not
way.
do not make fun of the fucking retarded. Okay, that's not okay. It's not their fault. They're mentally handicapped.
Alright, you sound like it. One then.
Yeah, see, it's 2019, bro. You can't say anything anymore without getting fucking hanged by anyone.
You know what I can say? With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home.
Like, it just completely changed subjects
I
and
can
go
say
right
that.
back to the game.
I can say it.
Yeah, you can.
The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy, a poem. Can't wait. Oh, it's time to write
fuck.
a poem.
Do we actually have to write a poem?
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with those whoever. Ah, I can't read. Fuck. Embrace, inferno, dance, hair, family.
Well, okay, so then I guess
Inferno?
this is where the question comes. Oh, she liked Inferno.
Okay.
Fucking Yuri.
Oh, massacre. Fuck. Let's go with tragic. No.
She did like horrors.
Milk.
Milk. Oh.
Bubble. Starscape. I don't know what that is. Huh. Color.
Okay.
I'm going with my instinct, so.
Well, as of right now, you're spread out amongst all of them evenly.
Suicide. Chocolate.
Chocolate!
Chocolate. Whoa, whoa. Facebook, calm down.
I'm really confused on how this poem's gonna turn out.
Oh, look, there's nothing
Kinda
about. Oh,
concerned.
fear. We'll go with fear.
Fear for her?
Sayori likes fear.
Oh. She likes colorful fear.
Let's go with broken. Oh god, Sayori's broken.
Yay! Yay! Broken! Ah! Just like her voice.
Let's go with beauty. Oh, now she's into beauty. Oh my god, let's go. Friends. Misfortune.
You're all over Sayori right now, and it's kind of weird.
I'm picking what I like. Games. I'm going with my first instinct. Okay, so fireworks. Flying. No lipstick. Can you pick one?
Me pick one? Disarray.
Disarray. General disarray.
General disarray.
Playground. No, bunny.
Journey.
Journey. Depression. Your turn.
After image. And then go with,
Candy.
frightening.
I like hopeless.
I can go with hopeless.
Poof!
Poof! We gotta have to.
Ooh, imagination. Summer. Whirlwind. Alright, that's it. Our poem's gonna be really weird. Hi again, faggot. I might stop that. It's starting to hurt my throat.
You good, Scrub?
Hi again, Faguto.
Just go super monotone with it.
Hi again, Faguto. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping me your promises, Fagoto. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join this club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
She's not wrong. Swiftly defeated Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Pikachu always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Sorry.
He helps me with my busy work without even.
Fuck.
He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. He's even seen my panties.
Oh god. I mean, clean. Went down the wrong pipe.
Oh.
No, the drink. Oh god, this is the worst one for this. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and distracting.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just need.
Well, hurry up. You got potential viewers.
Really?
I don't know.
Fuck that.
Fuck. Outta here.
Ijoma, set your house up. Dude, start doing his voice and the drink comes back up.
Okay, I think after the poem we should call it. We can just eat and then get back to another game or something.
Ijoma, set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really. Oh, wait.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You're gonna become good friends now.
Sayori! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she puts me into.
Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place.
Oh.
So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being cute? How is she accidentally... Oh, shit. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. I ain't reading that shit.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
I ain't fucking reading that shit.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
It's a fucking piece of shit. Don't touch me again.
How dare you bring me a fucking book?
Yuri, Yuri, you know this brings up bad memories. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, you alright? But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Probably a dead body. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest steps. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Yeah, you're by yourself, then fucking do that. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Wow, this boy eavesdropping.
This boy eavesdrop. Oh shit, it's my turn.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Huh. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. I am a robot. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. God, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
And what do you mean?
You really come up with the most fun thing ever. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their...
Yeah. The fuck, dude? I keep hitting the right...
The fuck, dude?
I keep right-clicking and it's...
And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
I was thinking nuts and bolts and oil.
No.
She did, but I'm going for robot. Ah, well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
It's always fucking cupcakes with you, isn't it, huh? Ah ha ha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes!
Oh, she does indeed.
Are you gonna...
Sorry.
Now who's the one being on the phone?
Yeah, playing Left 4 Dead 2 and your own Left 4 Dead. Try for it. Don't look up how to do that. That shit go for it. Guys, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't played this game.
The harem ending? Like you get all 4 of them?
I didn't know we were choosing, but thank you
God.
guys for
I did.
spoiling.
I didn't think that's what this kind of game was. I mean,
All I know is it gets really weird.
yeah, I hear it gets really dark and twisted.
That's all I know. And
That works out perfectly!
that wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Fucking fat ass. I told you. She's a fat ass. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
She's not bad. She's a fucking airhead.
I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her go on my case about things. I can't help but wonder why it would be like... Well, I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
English, motherfucker! Do you
English,
speak it?
motherfucker. Ooh, ah. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. It's a lot of Sayori. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Yeah. it
Oh
is.
man, napping. That sounds like awesome.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm watching my anime babes.
Now that you're in a club, you're gonna...
What the fuck was that?
Now that you're in a club,
Fuck! I gotta stop that.
Alright, then,
God.
just fucking talk
I'm
normal.
gonna go.
then.
I'm gonna go back to her old voice at this point.
Start with the girl voice.
now that you're in a club,
I want to do
you're
the
gonna
girl
have less
voice.
laughing.
None of the other ones have the girl voice.
It's so much softer on the voice. Alright, I'll do this for Monica. Let's go. Fucking read.
You'll need to get used to it.
That works for me. Now that we don't have too deep people.
Yeah.
Don't say that out so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true though.
Yeah? I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
Bullshit.
You fucking lying bitch.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's. It's a secret.
I knew it.
It's a secret.
I fucking knew it. Late every day.
Come on, man. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. What am I gonna do?
How's it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah,
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
my hair is just really hard to get right, you know? Oh my god, it's fucking hours of styling.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Let me lick that off. I try to wipe out the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Or you.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Keep it that way. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Except me, soon.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. It was hot. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, God.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking about how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird after about it. It's so stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
Totally. I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest because it's so big. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Huh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about, bitch?
I don't feel comfortable reading that sentence. It means my boobs got bigger again.
You hear it here first. Three's got some big old boobies.
Damn right.
Don't say that out loud. Fucking boys. Anyway, you look so much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that?
But it's so stuffy.
Ew.
It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more, and she keeps going and going.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get any boyfriends, right? What kind of logic is that?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway.
I could be your boyfriend.
Stop that. Stop that right now.
I could be your boyfriend any day.
Stop that. I
Sayori,
will not guest star in this fucking episode
I'm
again.
I'm Fagudo. I need you.
I'm not gonna do this again if you keep doing that.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Yeah. I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. I guess we really are better off taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh, we should trade bags.
Stop fucking doing that. So maybe you could come to wake me up in the morning.
Oh, God. You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Eh. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?"
Oh fuck, here it comes. Yay!
Oh, here comes the poem.
Thank you, sir. I can't wait to read yours.
Me neither. I can't. Yeah, same. I went on online and I had someone else write it for me. I went to Fiverr.com and they wrote it for only $5. Not sponsored. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share, someone to share with? Wait, you're not gonna share with me.
I can't wait.
Share with everybody. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Here we go. Who should I show my poem to first?
This is your game. You fucking take the pick. I am solely guest starring here.
Are you?
Yeah.
You know what? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair for share mine with her first.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
No, this is a little blunt, my dude. You
No,
ready to
this
smoke up?
Alright, try it.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you what do you expect? Sly.
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine.
Yeah, anyway, I guess sure. Wait, did I not?
That's
Do we not get
Not
to
that
see
you'll
it?
like it.
Oh no. Apparently fucking not. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, birds can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Okay, so. Oh, wait, Natsuki.
Yeah, I told you you were gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, cause it's bad. It's bad. I didn't even try. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
It does.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's so obvious that eagles can fly and horses can run. I mean, come on.
She didn't say that.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I mean, I totally feel that cheetahs can run.
They can't.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Did you though? Did you
Yeah,
though?
I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing, is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Wordplay.
Like I set up a rhythm at the end, but it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line.
So, you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Oh, wow, she's a
Baka. I'm glad you learned something.
Baka.
You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Baka.
I'm 12.
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
By the way, that 12-year-old comment was supposed to be a shout out for our boy Joe. He's a fucking weeb. So.
Oh, Joe, you like 12-year-old girls? I'm calling the FBI.
The FBI's coming, dude. Hold on. Fucking dialing them up right now.
FBI, open up!
FBI, open up!
Alright, Sayori.
Wow. Huh? Oh my goodness. This is so good, Makoto. You really fucking brought out the fact that I really like chocolate and milk.
Chocolate, milk,
I
good.
love it.
And despair, suicide, and fear.
And poof.
And poof. Oh, yeah.
And poof. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
I'm not. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer. Oh, honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either.
What I like either. Whatever.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Faguto poem.
Oh, it's a poem for Faguto.
That makes me feel like extra special.
It is extra special.
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You know, when you show that to other people, don't wrinkle it. You're so weird, Sayori.
Yeah. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really... Fuck! Gosh. It just really reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Figure, though. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yeah. Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Here we go, milk and
fuck.
chocolate.
Here we go. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine.
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like it.
That was really deep in the beginning, and it just kind of, yeah.
I like it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
Wow. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you, crazy and weird.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean that?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I mean eggs and toast.
Well, no.
Wow.
No bacon? Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
That's why she was late. She skipped breakfast.
Life is... I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica, you're gonna be the host. This is gonna be all me.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! So sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
You okay, Nick?
I got some
bastard.
That's okay. They gave us napkins.
Okay.
I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay? This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading this through.
Just read. Give your viewers content.
No viewers are watching. It's just me and you.
That makes it gay if you say that.
So it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries your face in your hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize...
Nick, you're fucking...
Did I do it again?
Stop doing it. Your fucking jacket's like dragging along the...
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
It's gonna happen again.
Shut up. I'm gonna move the plate this time.
What are you doing? Just set it on the plate and get a new plate.
Yeah. I'm using up all the napkins.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and that they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course.
Oh wait, I read that in the wrong voice.
You did that all as the wrong character.
Oh well.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Lots of you can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love you to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be literature club? Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light tickles, or flickers. I flicker back. It's the best one yet, Yuri. Top notch, 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. 4 out of 5. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long time to read. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty eh?
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hee-hee! Actually, the story behind the ghost isn't at all fabuloso.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. It's true to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Ugh, throat. I'm sorry. Monica.
Hi, Faguto. Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that could be better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, faggot. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn all to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure are not reading the poem? You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she's like exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, where's the long? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A whole infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Oh, that's creepy. Is that about the hole you found in your locker room? Probably.
So, what do you think?
It's fucking weird, Monica. It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind
this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week where I kill you. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is as if everyone's judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
It's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Aw, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh.
What a bitch, Natsuki.
You have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Faguto did too. Every time your fucking name pops up.
Faguto!
So based on that, I'm glad to give you something suggesting. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own.
English.
First of all,
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time designing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Faguto liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
no, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Faguto appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No! If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, fuck, I forgot which voice I was doing now.
Just the very, very deep voice.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was the one who's...
Boobs. Just say boobs.
It's not that.
What are you,
It's
12?
No, it's the fact that this whole fucking game, they're underage. I don't feel comfortable reading things like this.
Oh my fucking god. She's 18, she's 20, and the other ones are
They're
20.
in high school.
Okay, this is an alternate universe where they're...
It's an alternate
It's
universe.
fucking anime. They're all underage, but they're still hot. Go.
I was the one whose boobs actually grew a size bigger as soon as Faguto started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve
Doesn't
you.
involve you.
I don't like fighting guys.
Wow, why don't you try fighting girls?
You're dumb.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Faggot. She's trying to make me look bad.
It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have it. Not force them to figure it out. I'm getting too fucking intoxicated for this. Help me explain that to her, Figaro.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessary. Limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, faggot?
Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be. Oh, fuck. Help me, Sayori. Well, Natsuki likes anime, and I like anime, so I'm going with that. Yuri, you really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that. I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that.
Yeah. It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
That's not it.
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me?
Yeah, your name's Natsuki.
But she was mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. She's headbanging, man. Yes, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
But hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, faggot.
I like to see how fast your brain processes. It's your turn. You're like,
Hey,
I'm zoning out, man. It's too late.
Sheesh.
Jeez.
Fuck off.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about,
Natsuki glances around the room.
when everyone stops staring at me,
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean to say it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact. Anyway.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori!
I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, faggot. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere?
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in this club, right? So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monica.
About what?
That's not the most important thing about this literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
No, the most important thing is literature. It's the whole point of the club.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
Get it? Vice?
Not
You don't fucking know shit.
Not the president.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you have a lot of fun? All right.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, okay, alright.
I-
Faggot, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to talk with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your problem will turn out even better. Huh? I think to myself, I did learn a little more about.
myself.
I did learn a little more about. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Faggoto, ready to walk home. Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say, oh my god, this is just going on. Alright, that's it. We're home. I'm sick. What?
You have to save from the screen.
How do you
It's
save?
down there.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Save. Empty slot. Oh, look, we can fill them all up. Look at that.
So many Sayores.
Alright. 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 I'm ending the stream. Good night, everybody. Nobody watched. Bye.
Bye.